Morgan Freeman, a legendary actor known for his commanding voice and thoughtful presence, recently found himself at the center of a heated exchange with Sunny Hostin, co-host of The View. The incident captured widespread attention as Freeman's measured demeanor clashed with Hostin's outspoken commentary, creating a moment that audiences won't soon forget. This encounter wasn't just a tense interaction between two prominent figures. It was a broader reflection on generational divides, societal expectations, and the clash of personal philosophies. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. The conversation began as a routine discussion about current cultural and political issues, but quickly escalated when Hostin broached a subject that seemed to touch a nerve with Freeman. Known for her sharp opinions and willingness to challenge even the most seasoned guests, Hostin attempted to critique Freeman on his views about identity and privilege. The actor, renowned for his nuanced perspective on complex topics, responded with a depth and precision that left little room for further debate. His tone was calm, but his words carried the weight of experience, cutting through the rhetorical noise to deliver a response that resonated beyond the studio walls. Freeman's rebuttal was not marked by anger or condescension, but by a quiet authority that demanded attention. He addressed Hostin's points methodically, dismantling her arguments with a combination of logic, historical context, and personal anecdotes, each statement built on the last, creating an unassailable narrative that left the co-host visibly flustered. While The View is no stranger to fiery debates, this particular moment stood out because of Freeman's ability to maintain composure while delivering a masterclass in conversational gravitas. Hostin, known for her tenacity, attempted to regain control of the narrative, but Freeman's responses only seemed to highlight the gaps in her arguments. The tension in the studio was palpable, as the usually lively panel fell silent, their attention entirely focused on the unfolding exchange. The audience, too, was transfixed, witnessing a rare instance of intellectual dominance on live television. Freeman's approach was not about winning the argument for its own sake. It was about steering the conversation toward a deeper understanding of the issues at hand. What made this interaction particularly compelling was Freeman's ability to frame his arguments in a way that transcended the immediate topic. He drew from a lifetime of experiences, weaving together insights about human nature, societal dynamics, and the power of individual agency. His words served as a reminder that conversations about identity and privilege are never simple, requiring a level of introspection and humility that is often missing from public discourse. Freeman's perspective, shaped by decades of navigating the complexities of Hollywood and society at large, brought a level of authenticity that is hard to dispute. Hostin, for her part, seemed caught off guard by the depth of Freeman's response. While she is adept at engaging in debates, this particular encounter seemed to push her out of her comfort zone. Her usual strategies, interjecting with pointed questions and leveraging emotional appeals, fell flat in the face of Freeman's unyielding logic. It was a stark reminder that even the most skilled conversationalists can falter when faced with someone who combines intellectual rigor with lived experience. The implications of this exchange extend far beyond the confines of The View's studio. It sparked conversations about the role of media personalities in shaping public opinion and the importance of fostering dialogues that prioritize understanding over point scoring. Freeman's performance highlighted the value of approaching contentious topics with a level head and a willingness to engage in meaningful dialogue. In an era where sound bites and viral moments often take precedence over substance, his approach was a refreshing departure from the norm. One of the most striking aspects of this incident was the contrast between Freeman's and Hostin's communication styles. Hostin, representing a younger, more confrontational mode of discourse, relied heavily on rhetorical flourishes and a sense of moral urgency. Freeman, on the other hand, embodied an older, more measured approach, emphasizing the importance of context and nuance. This clash of styles underscored a broader cultural shift, where traditional modes of engagement are increasingly being challenged by newer, more assertive voices. The tension between these approaches is not inherently negative. In fact, it can lead to richer, more dynamic conversations. However, this particular exchange demonstrated the pitfalls of prioritizing style over substance. Freeman's ability to command the room without resorting to theatrics was a testament to his enduring charisma and intellectual depth. He reminded viewers that true authority comes not from shouting the loudest, but from speaking with purpose and conviction. His responses were not just rebuttals, they were invitations to think critically about the issues being discussed. This is a skill that is becoming increasingly rare in a media landscape dominated by sensationalism and polarization. The exchange also served as a case study in the art of disagreement. Freeman and Hostin's interaction, while tense, never devolved into outright hostility. This was largely due to Freeman's ability to remain calm and focused, even in the face of provocation. His demeanor set the tone for the conversation, creating an environment where ideas could be debated without descending into chaos. This is a valuable lesson for anyone navigating contentious discussions, whether in the media, workplace, or personal relationships. Another layer of significance lies in the way this moment was received by different audiences. Freeman's words resonated with many who feel that contemporary discourse often lacks the depth and thoughtfulness needed to address complex issues. For these viewers, his performance was a vindication of their belief in the importance of reasoned debate. On the other hand, Hostin's supporters may have seen the exchange as an example of the challenges faced by those who push for progressive change in a world that is often resistant to it. This divergence in interpretations highlights the subjective nature of media consumption and the ways in which personal biases shape our perceptions of events. Freeman's critique also raised important questions about the role of celebrities in shaping cultural conversations. As someone who has spent decades in the public eye, Freeman is uniquely positioned to comment on the intersection of identity, privilege, and responsibility. His insights carry weight not just because of his fame, but because of the thoughtfulness with which he approaches these topics. This stands in stark contrast to the often superficial nature of celebrity activism, where complex issues are reduced to catchy slogans and viral hashtags. Freeman's approach demonstrated the power of engaging with these topics in a way that respects their complexity. The dynamic between Freeman and Hostin also highlighted the challenges of navigating intergenerational dialogues. While both figures are accomplished in their own right, their differing perspectives reflect the broader tensions between older and younger generations. These tensions are often fueled by misunderstandings and differing priorities, but they also present an opportunity for growth and mutual learning. Freeman's ability to bridge this gap, even momentarily, was a reminder that meaningful dialogue requires patience and a willingness to listen. As the conversation unfolded, it became clear that this was not just a debate about identity or privilege. It was a broader exploration of how we communicate and engage with one another in a divided world. Freeman's insistence on grounding his arguments in personal experience and historical context served as a powerful counterpoint to the often abstract nature of Hostin's critiques. This contrast underscored the importance of balancing theory with practice, reminding viewers that ideas are only as powerful as their real-world applications. The aftermath of this exchange will likely continue to ripple through public discourse, influencing the way we approach similar conversations in the future. While the immediate impact was felt within the confines of the View's studio, the broader implications extend far beyond. Freeman's ability to command the room and steer the conversation toward deeper understanding is a skill that is sorely needed in today's fractured society. His performance was a reminder that even the most contentious topics can be approached with grace and intelligence, providing a blueprint for how to navigate the complexities of modern discourse. In the end, this moment was about more than just a disagreement between two public figures. It was a testament to the power of thoughtful, reasoned dialogue and the importance of engaging with ideas on their own terms. Freeman's ability to rise above the noise and focus on the heart of the matter was a masterclass in communication, offering valuable lessons for anyone seeking to make their voice heard in an increasingly polarized world. This exchange will undoubtedly be remembered as a defining moment, not just for Freeman and Hostin, but for the broader cultural conversation about how we engage with one another in pursuit of understanding and progress. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Morgan Freeman confronting Sunny Hostin? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.